All you super players out there, Ben Lodice, aka 5 Buck Lunch, coming at you with a deck profile for top 16 from the Chicago Regional. This is Michael Friend with his Surge Broly deck. Go ahead, Mike.
Alright, so Surge Broly, Unawakened side, it's kind of like a mini Hercule. Once per turn during each player's turn, when you combo with a red or green card, you get to draw a card. So all of your attacks are 15k and all of your defenses are 15k, so it's kind of hard to take damage early. And then on the Awakened side, once per turn, it's an active battle. If your life's at 3 or less, you can take one of the cards underneath him to either KO any card ignoring barrier, or combo with a card from your drop and give him double strike for the turn. So it's crazy good for defense because you can just pop anything that's going for game, and it's really good on the offense too because you can combo with your super combos and whatnot, give yourself double strike. So that's that. Start of the deck, we got the new 1-drop Brolys. I'm playing 3 of them. It's really good for things like Topo right now, which everyone's running. You just get to look at your opponent's hand, take away a 20k or less, you get rid of Topos, you get rid of counterplays, and if they want to waste the energy to counterplay it on this, you're fine with it, because that means your big drop's going to be fine. Next, we have 4 of this Chi-Chi. Really good in this deck since your leader's drawing cards already and you're running red-green, so you combo with her. When you combo with her, if you have 2 multicolor red-green in your energy, you draw a card, and then your leader draws a card. Helps you filter your cards really fast. On the 2-drops, we're playing 3 Dormant Legend. It's literally just in there because you need it for the Broly arrivals, but I've played it a couple of times in the tournament for its actual effect, and then it helps you fill your drop card for Kaioken, which we'll get to later. 2 of this Blaze of Glory Sun Gohan. When you combo with it, you get, if your leader's red, you get to mill up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, and you replace it with your leader's effect when you draw, and then you're just using it to fill your drop for Kaioken. Same with this Popo. It's the same thing, just another color. I played 2 and 2 to help with my arrivals. 4 of the Energy Exhaust Broly. Literally just charged him every game. Never did anything else. 4 Paragus Super Combo. It's just the best green super combo. Draw, filter cards. I'm playing 4 of this Goten. When you combo with him, if you've got 5 or less in your hand, when you combo with him, you get to send Dormant Legend from your deck to your drop. So it just makes all your Brolys live turn 1, really. Because then, if you do that, he gets to untap an energy, and he draws a card if you have 5 or less. So with your leader, it's really draw 2 and untap. So it's just a free multicolor combo. I'm running a single Godstrike Beerus. People ask me why I was doing that, considering the leader could just pop anything that's swinging for game, but I was afraid of playing mirror matches and other people playing Kaioken, and so I couldn't KO it. So I figured if I just had this in the drop, I could take away the triple strike and then be okay, because I could combo with it with my leader's effect. 2 with a 4-drop Broly. Comes in off Dormant. It's a 1-cost arrival, so that's nice. Give things -10. Helps with comboing, which your leader does a lot of. That's how you win a lot of your games. Your early pressure with your combos and then being able to stop your opponent from comboing. 4 of the multicolor Raditz. With your leader effect, you're kind of just replacing it. It's floating, and then it's a multicolor for your arrivals on your combo. 2 Champa Beerus for the arrivals. KOing stuff's real nice. I don't think I used the KO effect too much this tournament, maybe to out some blockers here and there, but I used it a lot to give my 6-drop Broly double strike mid-battle, so that was really nice. 4 Topo. It's just a good card. Negate, your opponent's going to extend a whole lot of cards if they want to keep trying to swing. Basically shuts them down for the turn. Pretty typical. 2 of this Vegeta. It's a board eater. You don't tap a lot of energy in this deck. You just kind of play really reactively. So sitting on your turn 3, you've got 3 energy open almost every time. Plop this down when your opponent does something, shut them down for a turn. Really good against Hachiyak, eat the whole board. 2 Gogetas. It's just another arrival. This one's got double strike. Also some way to KO. Just a little bit of spot removal here and there. It's never a bad thing. 3 of the 6-drop Broly. It's another arrival card if you got the Dormant. Once per turn, you can take one of the cards your opponent combos with, put it in the drop for free, and then when he comes into play, give 2 things -15, ignoring barrier. So that's really good right now, just getting around barrier, especially if people are playing things like Tau to try to get through your Topos. You can get rid of them and whatnot. 3 Kaiokens. That's the win con of the deck. You cycle all your cards really fast with your leader. You got all the burst cards. You've got Dormant Legend, which a handful of times I activated on turn 2, even if I knew it wouldn't be live when I could use it, just because it put 3 cards under it, so then by the time I put it in the drop, that's 4 extra cards. It's still just an amazing card. People don't have outs for it. And then last but not least, the Red-Green Secret Rare. I didn't use it once this tournament. It's a great card, though. You might as well run it. It had the open spot. It's a game winner for sure if you get down to... No, I used it once this tournament. I played it once against Baby. So they bring themselves down to 2 life, and I just sat with 5 open energy. He knew I had it, but one way or the other it was coming down, whether it was his turn or my turn. He didn't have a way to stop it. And that's the main deck. Over to the side deck. I'm running 2 After Images and 2 Shocking Death Balls. I wanted the negates for... The negates and ability to move things for matchups like Hachiyak. I can get rid of the 1-drop Gokus. I can get rid of the Vanillas if they put them in play. I can get rid of the 10k blockers with these, so that was really important. Otherwise, I don't think I really put these in much. 3 of the Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan. It's supposed to be good in the Hachiyak matchup, you know. Anytime they put one of their things in play, they would have to take 2 cards from their hand. Unfortunately, the only time I put it in play against Hachiyak was in top 16, and he double-towed me, so he lost 2 cards and I lost my whole hand, so that was left a very bitter taste in my mouth. 2 Taos of your own. People topo you a lot, so just being able to put one of these down and swing 2 for 3, it's a very good trade, especially considering your leader goes through cards so fast, and it's nice to be able to limit your opponent's resources. And then it's nice against the Surge Piccolo decks if they're running any of the hand removal cards. I played one that was playing the Zamasu engine and then special beam cannons and things of that nature. 2 Vegeta the Cruel. It's something else for Hachiyak. It was, I think I sided it in most matchups, actually. I sided it against almost everything. It's just a good card. 4 or less, warp it. Discard a card, KO it, get rid of a card from their hand. If I had room for it in the main, I probably would have played it, but I figured I had enough reactive stuff as it was. I'd side it, but it's definitely main deck worthy. 2 Haru Haru. A lot of multicolor leaders running around, and the good multicolor leaders are one of those colors, so she was basically just a free aggression, 15k. A lot of times I would put in play the 1-drop Broly first. Look at their hand, see what they're capable of, then play her to be completely untapped, and then do my big play from there. And she can mill up to 2 cards, so it also helps fulfill your Kaioken. And then 2 TN for all of the Surge Ku running around. There were a lot of beans running around. The Surge Piccolo, the Surge Goku, and there's actually a couple of Janembas over in top 16. I didn't get to play them, but you just want to be able to shut down their tapping on your big plays, and since you hold off on your Awaken so long, you usually can play this, play something else, play this, play a Haru Haru, then Awaken and drop your Kaioken. They can't really defend themselves. And that was it.
Is there anything in particular you'd change?
I would not side my Black Mass Saiyans against Hachiyak anymore.
That's a fair statement.
Otherwise, I think the main deck was fine. I really loved the way it ran. I never really felt like I was in danger of losing unless I was out of a hand. So, yeah, that was it.
All right, Mike. Well, congratulations on your top 16.
Thank you.
All right.